Hello, this is UltimateDSfan, and this is a review of the Sonic Through Time 3-inch classic Sonic figure with the Motobug. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at this figure is the detail. Now if I could just zoom out. Alright, so the detail on this figure is just as all details are on the Jazwares figures. If you don't know, they're amazing. I mean, for a small figure like this is really good. You can see the eyes really well, the nose, ears, brows, muzzle, smile. This really looks like from the side, you know, in the older games. His quills from the back. Back spikes look even good. He's like got a tiny tail right there. And his hands, greatly detailed for such small hands. His belly is big and round. His legs are short, and his shoes are greatly detailed as well. Alright, so the detail on this figure, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now on with the articulation. Alright, so he has articulation in his neck, his arm, his wrist, his all arm and wrist, the waist. It looks kind of weird though, so I just leave it there. Both of his legs, and his ankles. So this little 3-inch classic Sonic figure has 10 points of articulation, which is good for a figure that size though. I will give it credits. But if you take a look at the other Sonic 3-inch figures, around the, well, I guess you could say, knees and elbows, they have articulation. On classic Sonic though, it does it because his arms and legs are way too short and it would be impossible for him to work out. So I can't excuse Jazwares. Accessories. He comes with this little batnik known as the Motobug that was introduced in Sonic 1 and all the other Sonic games, but you know, he's most famous from his first Sonic game. So the detail on this guy is again amazing for this little figurine. Figurines are just like little statues that don't have any articulation. If I'm actually going to zoom out here. Alright, so you could see the eyes and everything. The little pinchers. The dots. There we go. So, vents back here. Boosters. The wheel. There's actually this one guy who took the wheel out and put an axle in there so it actually rolled, which is pretty cool, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, so if you're a hardcore Sonic fan, you may realize, wait a second, why is he mostly black and red? There's no other colors on him besides eyes. Because he's not supposed to have dots, his face is supposed to be blue, and his pinchers and antenna is supposed to be yellow. And this part's supposed to be gray, like the jets. No, it's supposed to be gray. So, why is it mostly black and red? Well, you can't blame Jazwares, guys. This Motobug is based off the Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations Motobug. And they look like this in the game, so you could blame on Sega if you don't like it, guys. So, this little guy, even though he doesn't have any articulation, even though I wouldn't really expect him to have any articulation, but it would have been nice to have articulation in his wheel. That'd be so awesome. But you know, I give this little guy like an 8. So, is this little set worth a buy? Well, if you're a classic Sonic fan, and you don't like the modern ones, I'm just kidding. But, you know, there are fans that like both. But, if you're a fan of the classic older ones, and you like the Motobug, then yeah. And if you don't already have the figure, then yes, I would suggest it. Or you can get the, Classic Super Pack, what includes Classic Sonic, Classic Tails, Amy, Motobug, and anticipated Classic Metal Sonic, which I actually heard is disappointing because Jazwares actually forgot to finish the paint. Good job, Jazwares. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this set is definitely worth the buy. Alright, the pros and cons. The pros is the detail and how it looks like Sonic, so it does its job well. But the cons, on the other hand, about the classic Sonic figure is that underneath his eyes, you can see these little black lines. It's kind of noticeable. I'm not sure why this happens though, but if you manage to find yours in a store, and pick out the best one that doesn't have this. I recommend on doing that. Overall, I suggest this to all Sonic fans, and yeah, this is a great set, so I give it a 9 out of 10. So, that was my review on the 3-inch Classic Sonic with the Motobug figure review. So, this is UltimateDSfan, signing off.